What is going to welcome to another video? This is Economist. Today's video we're going to do another unboxing. We are going to be unboxing the Hot Toys Deluxe Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back. An absolutely amazing figure. As you can see, this is the deluxe version by the sticker. And basically what you get with that is you get a bunch of extra accessories that aren't really that useful, but are still pretty cool, and you can always sell them for a pretty solid price in the secondary market if you decide you don't want them. So the deluxe set is definitely the set to get, you know, when this set came out of retail. But anyways, let's just jump right into the unboxing. Alright, so breaking this bad boy open. If we're gonna get it, the art box. Art box is pretty cool. There's a lot cooler designs that we get. Like the Dark Side Anakin one is really cool. This one is kind of just, it's okay. I mean, we don't buy it for the art display, do we? We'll just pop that over to the side and crack this bad boy open. As you can see with the deluxe set, you do get a boatload of hands that, I don't know how useful they are, but they're sick and I can't complain. And let's just take a look at this figure. I mean, this is the Boba Fett to have. I mean, it just looks perfect. It's like exactly what you'd want with a Boba Fett. I do have one pretty big gripe about it, but we'll get to that in a second. But look at the weathering on this. Let's just take a close look at this weathering. The weathering on this helmet is just so perfect. It's so well done, and it somehow is like a ton of weathering, but just like not too much. Like it's just the perfect amount, and it just looks really good. But let's take a look at the accessories, and we'll jump more into this bad boy in a bit. Alright, so taking a look at everything this bad boy comes with, short answer is he comes with a lot. So, you know, you get this sweet little swap out shoulder plate, some wrist guards with some guns and some wire spinning thing. Not sure exactly what it is, but I love it. Comes with another wrist guard. And, of course, you have to have his trademark weapon. You know, this thing is sick. The detail on it is really fantastic. Like even like this, see, think about this minor detail right here. Look how on the gun they have the tip like a different color gray, and it's to show that like this gun's been like fired, because if you can imagine this a gun, like when it's fired, like the barrel is like all dirty and stuff. So like the fact that they take the time to do that, and like even just these small weatherings on this gun, just kudos to Hot Toys. Adding in the pleather, you know, wrist strap, just absolutely perfect gun. And you get this extra gun, which I'm pretty sure only comes with the deluxe set. Nothing too special here. I don't really know why you would use this one, but I do like this one. This one is a cool pistol that you get to have, and it's cool to keep in his like side holster. So I like this pistol. And then obviously you get the extra jetpack with the deluxe set. It's cool. It's not one that I've ever found myself actually displaying with this Boba Fett. I just prefer the classic one. But obviously nice accessory, and again, like, you can just sell it. Like, I'm sure you could sell this jetpack for like 30 bucks if you really want to. Again, another great accessory is you get an extra head sculpt. This one with the actual markings on it, and the weathering's a bit different. Very cool head sculpt. One big gripe about the head sculpt, I guess I'll just jump into it now, and this is probably my least favorite thing about the figure, is it's too wide. Like, I'll show you guys when we go in depth actually on the figure, but this helmet is just too wide, and I don't know if I think I've heard the arguments that that's like what it's like movie accurate or whatever, but it just comes off just looking a bit weird. And then obviously you get the classic jetpack, which looks fantastic, and it's the one that you use. You get a bunch of hands, different colors. I think for the deluxe set you get these, and then the non-deluxe set, with the deluxe set you get these different color ones, which is great. And then you get the awesome display base. This is, you know, obviously this is paying homage to Bespin in the freezing chamber, and I think it looks so sick. I wish we got more figures. I hope that any figure that comes from Bespin area comes with this display base with this like orange undertone. Like if we get a Bespin Han, if we get a, you know, could we get a Bespin Han deluxe set that comes with a frozen Han and carbonite that comes with this base? That would be sick, but I absolutely love this display. Anyways, let's just jump right into the figure. Before we review the figure, let's get some music going, let's get some film going. DJ, roll the music. boy, after looking at those, videos, like, he just looks great. Like, it's the best Boba Fett, like, for sure. Like, if anybody wants to make the argument to me that the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett is better than the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, I would love to hear your argument, because this figure just looks fantastic. Like, this is the classic looking Boba Fett, and it's really everything you need. What's the biggest complaint about this one? It's what I said earlier. The helmet just looks too big. You can kind of tell, like, in the video, but, like, it just looks a wee bit off in person. It just looks like too big. He kind of looks like a bit of a buckethead, but honestly, sometimes I notice it, sometimes I don't. So overall, it's not the end of the world. But what's awesome about this figure is, even with the plethora of accessories that he comes with, on the actual figure himself, there's so much to him. Like, obviously the rangefinder is posable. The Wookiee braids look fantastic. I love how they gave us like different colors and even went to the extra lengths to like add different color like ribbons onto them. You get like the stickers and the insignias and whatnot on the figure. You obviously get the Mandalorian insignia on the shoulder pad, all the different like things that he has on his belt for whatever Boba Fett carries in his pouches. The weathering looks fantastic as well. You can see how it's like dirty on the pants, and then all the way down to the shoes. You get like these things on them. I don't know if he wants to like kick someone and it's gonna poke them or something, but I love it. The belt itself, nice pleather, hits of gold, and obviously you get the really nice gun holder that has some insignia on it. It says, I've actually never read this. Nomad? Okay, it says Nomad on it. Don't know what that means, love it. And so overall, there's just like a ton that comes with this figure, and like the details, like spared no expense on the details of this figure. But it's the bucket head that kind of annoys me, and then the other really annoying thing is the way the jetpack comes on. Why they did not make this jetpack magnetic, I do not know, but instead they have this like awful buckle system where you have to like finagle your way to like hold this jetpack into place, and as a result what basically happens is it's kind of like all over the place and it falls off all the time, and it's such a pain to put back. But if you can get past that, overall it's basically a perfect Boba Fett, and it's definitely the best Boba Fett we can have, but it still has its issues. But is this better than Return of the Jedi Boba Fett? Absolutely. And then like, is this better than the animated Boba Fett? Well, if you want the classic look, then obviously yes. If they make the same mistake, though, of giving Captain Rex a non-magnetic backpack, like, it just blows my mind that they didn't make this magnetic. It really is a pain in the butt. And it's like, Sideshow did magnetic backpacks on their, like, clones, like, what is it, 8 years ago? So, and we know Hot Toys can do it, so I'm just not sure why exactly Hot Toys didn't, but hopefully they fix that for the future things. But still, it's a, needless to say, an excellent figure. Alright, so that's going to wrap up today's video. In conclusion, it's a great Boba Fett. It's the best Boba Fett that we have. It's the Boba Fett from the best movie of Star Wars. I definitely recommend it for sure for anybody that hasn't picked it up, and if you haven't picked it up, you've had your chances. This figure has come in stock on Sideshow, just a couple years ago now. It went weightless, and then they restocked it, and then it went weightless again, and through all of that supply, plus having a Return of the Jedi version, having an animated version, having this version be issued twice, and having a vintage color version, this figure once again is about to push through $400 again in the secondary market, which is absolutely insane and shows the true power of demand for certain Star Wars Hot Toys, certain Star Wars Hot Toys that look like the Mandalorian, and then of course the Boba Fett in general. So if you haven't picked up this figure, if you haven't picked up this figure and you've been collecting for a while, I'm guessing it's because you don't want this figure, because, to be able to see this figure go out of stock the first time and then go to almost $425 before getting a reissue announcement, and then if you still didn't pick it up at retail then, to watch it go again to $400, you probably just don't want this figure. But, if you are looking to get this figure, if you can scoop this figure for under $350, I definitely think it's a scoop. I also think the vintage color version is a great alternative. But if you want that classic Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back look, that classic Boba Fett in your collection, this is definitely the version to have. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, smack that notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is 6 Scale Economist, and as always, buy the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We'll see you in the next video.